Hello and welcome to the second episode of Worker and Resources Soviet Republic. Today, in this second episode, we'll start the construction of a, construction sector. What I mean by that is that we'll give ourselves the possibility to construct the next buildings and road with our own fleet of vehicles and hopefully with our own resources. We won't be able to start with all the resources. We'll start with something like gravel, maybe coal, asphalt, concrete, but we won't have steel, electronics, and these kind of iron material straight away. It will take some time. Still, I think the different infrastructures that allow you to do so is capital in the elaboration of a construction industry. So just to give you a bit of a recap what we did last episode, we did build a nice oil exploitation industry, right? With 6 pump jacks working 24/7. We then bought, or should I say, we did build a power plant, a refinery that does process this crude oil into bitumen and fuel. We also build the infrastructure required to export those different resources to the custom office to the border with the other, like with the Soviet Republic. And finally, we did build a town, just a starting town, nothing too fancy, but just enough to have workers that can populate and work in the different commerces and industries. You know, we have a cinema, we have a kindergarten, so people can go to work. We have a small shopping center, etc., etc., etc. So this is what we have. And now we will start with the construction sector that I think will be built around here. Just before I do that, I did notice a few problems. Note that we have 3 buses that goes from the bus platform right here. See, 63 workers waiting. The game is paused, by the way, to the only stop that we have, which is that bus stop right here. And then all the workers are distributed along those different destinations that you can see with a blue dotted line, right? The fire station. Just just noticed something. We need some fire truck, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Costly but important. The heating plant, the refinery, and the power plant. But there is a problem, and I'm gonna mute myself to cough a bit. There is a problem. We only have 3 buses, and sometimes there is a gap of time while these industries are not supplied with worker. And you have to know that if I hover over a citizen, you will see his working shift, right, in the tooltip that appear right there. 1 hour, 33 minutes out of 8 hours. So basically, it's kind of a, you know, idyllic Communist Republic, because the maximum length of a shift, of a work shift, is 8 hours. Then they instantly being teleported back to their base, I mean to their house, should I say. So you have to consider that, right? If you cannot supply people all the time, at some point you will have a shortage of worker in a given industry. And that happens from time to time in these different buildings. So what you can do, one of the solutions is to, for example, buy a dedicated bus that will deliver people directly to those industries. In my case, we don't need a lot of worker to have sustainability in the heating plant and in the power plant. See, the power plant is surprisingly 15 employees maximum relatively to the refinery, which is 500. So what I want, I don't really want any dedicated people working in the refinery. It's kind of a bonus. If I make money, that's great. But I certainly do not want the power plant to stop working, and I certainly do not want the heating plant to stop working. During summer it's fine, but not during the winter. And just as a side note, I will remove the potential worker in the firefighter, the fire station, because I don't want people to work there until I have a fire. Might not be wise, you can tell me what you think about it, but if I have a fire notification, I will then allow people to work there. But until then, it will be disabled. And hopefully I don't forget. Hopefully I do not forget if I have a fire. I know I will forget. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the vehicle depot right here where we build the where we buy the vehicle. Man, will I say build instead of buy forever? I'm very sorry about that. And I will go with microbus. Only 7 passenger, right? But it's fast, it's cheap, and I'm gonna go with, I don't know, 2 of them. I'm not sure if it will do the job, but we'll go from the bus platform to the heating plant. Start, and the other one will be from the bus platform to, you guessed it right, guys, you guessed it right, the power plant. Here we go. So these little bus right here will depart, and they will bring people to those specific industries, allowing us to, oh, please turn away, allowing us to not micro, but making sure that we have like a steady influx of people around there. My friend, you need to do a 180 degrees, please. Same for you. Okay, he's going there. That's fine. So this is what was needed to be sure that we have constant power. Now, the construction industry will be, not to say tricky, but it's kind of a big project. Muting myself for a little second right here. Okay, this will be an important project, and it's kind of, I mean, I wouldn't say complex, but if you never played that game, I guess that it's important for me to explain it properly. Basically, you need a HQ, right? A construction HQ where you will park your different vehicles, like the concrete truck, the dumper, the roller, you know, all these little vehicles. Even the bus that will go get citizens to work needs to be installed in that building. So what you want to do is get what we call a construction office. This is the HQ I'm talking about. I do have a 32 parking slot in the modded buildings, which is this one. And we'll place it, I guess, right here. Is it? By the way, when you rotate like this, you can hold control for a more precise rotation. I think it's kind of 90 degrees angle, I'm not really sure. Hopefully it is. And I'll even add a road right here. I think I will take some time off video to have better quick bar, so I save some time. There we go. I don't like to really insta-build asphalt road. It's very costly. One of the things I like to build by myself are the roads. What I did usually is having only dirt road because they're completely free, but the speed is 35 kilometers per hour. And when there is snow, when there is it's the night time, it's even worse. But yeah, okay. We'll have a construction office. Like I said, the buildings, this building will host all the vehicles that we will use. And now we need different warehouses, if I could say, that will contain, that will hold, that will store, I guess, or stockpile. How many verbs can I say? All the different material needed for a construction. Because remember, if I build something like, let's say a flat, and I go with not money, I don't want to insta-buy it. I don't want to insta-buy it with dollars. I want to build from resources, right? Click, bottom right. And then I take a look at this. You will see in the tooltip, it requires 758 workdays, gravel, prefab panels, concrete, asphalt, and steel. I need storage for those, with a few exceptions that I will talk later, like asphalt and concrete. You cannot store them, but all the rest you can. And, well, you store people in their apartment, I guess. So we need all those little buildings that allow us to stockpile. So in the general cargo, you will have the open storage, like this. Now, you can see that there's a railroad slot. I'm not going to use it for now. I hope it will be alright. I can always build another one eventually. But we'll build this, and we need also a warehouse. I don't like the warehouse in the way that the road, like the way the road is facing, sorry. But I guess I'm going to build it here. Here we go. And this is like, this will hold, if I'm not mistaken, all the materials we need for construction beside concrete and asphalt. Those two will need to, they will need to be built probably elsewhere. Because we can benefit, example, for the asphalt, we can benefit from the bitumen here. It can be delivered, but it can also be connected to it. So that is like kind of an advantage if you can build it close to your tank of bitumen. It's not needed. I can deliver it with a truck, but you know, if there's a possibility for me, if I go with the pipe, to deliver it like this, you know, that would be great, right? And I think that's what I will do right here. Construction. We'll go with the asphalt plant, which is right here. And you can see that, oh, I can even connect it directly to the refinery. I didn't think about that. You know what? I will give myself a bit of flexibility and I will build it around here. Because if it's possible, I will need to bring gravel. And I'm wondering where the gravel should come from. Oh, this is tricky. Because the gravel need to be produced. Okay, let me take a look at something. The gravel quarry is a fundamental resources, and it needs to be built. Somewhere where there is a. I know there is one here. We talked about that last episode, but I was wondering if there was something closer. We'll We'll need to process that stone into gravel, and then we'll need to bring it here. Which will be tricky, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, there's no way that we have gravel produced here, so let's deal with it. Let's start, and we'll see how it goes. So, as I said, we'll go with the asphalt plant, and we will connect it directly to the road. The refinery, sorry, right here. And we also have a road. A regular road, asphalt road. And I guess we could do this around here. As you can see, it's white. Why is it white when it wasn't before? It's because I'm using the build from resources. Just so it doesn't insta build as soon as I unpause. We'll go with the underground pipe. Here we go, it's connected. Which means that the concrete factory will have, sorry, the asphalt factory will have the bitumen it needs all the time, without a need for delivery. However, the gravel, which is the second ingredient for asphalt, will need to be brought, probably manually. Then, after that, we need, same principle, a concrete plant, which require gravel and concrete. Now, the concrete itself, sorry, the cement itself, which is an ingredient, I won't be able to produce it right now. I will import it with money. But we can still bring the gravel over there. I'm still like questioning myself about the fact that we don't have any gravel over there. That is kind of a bit concerning. But you know what? We'll find a solution. I could always have a train bringing gravel, but it feels kind of overkill, right? The other possibility would be to build my concrete and asphalt production over there, but it's quite far away. I don't feel really good about that. Okay, so we'll have those two buildings over there. I'll put a pin in that, and and we'll revisit maybe a bit later. Beside that, I think we don't have any helicopter construction office right now. I don't think we need that. Could be cool, but not right now. Maybe for a remote village, like a secondary village, could require that. A real construction office, neither. We don't want to build a railroad ourselves right now. And yeah, that's about it. Let's wait. So this is built, and it will give us a better idea of what's happening here. Let's go with this. Insta build. Insta build. But I can use dollar, not a problem there. Okay, and this is our construction office. Now, you will see how it works. It's rather simple, actually. First of all, we want to auto-import, since we're not producing anything. We'll auto-import steel, aluminium, I guess, prefab, bricks, boards. We don't need lumber for construction. Wood. We need the boards. We don't need uranium right now. So this will be a start. Now, for the warehouse, we need electronic, plastic, mechanical component. Actually, I don't need electronic, sorry, it's an electronical component. And plastic, I'm not even sure, but I'm gonna import it, not a problem. Now, we'll wait for this to be built. And basically, you need to assign the different location for the construction office. Because when you will build something, for example, I don't know, a residential house or a residential apartment, you will tell your construction office, like you will click on it. It can be done automatically, but you can also do it manually. You will click on it, build this, and then the construction office will go get those different resources and people at the location that you assigned and send the vehicle to work on the building itself. So, for example, we want worker, right? Plus platform. We want gravel. Not there yet. We want asphalt. It's right here. Concrete. There. Still, we don't have it, so we're gonna go with the warehouse. Oh, no, the road is not built? Ah, no, it's not. All right. Yeah. Still, we'll go to the warehouse. Bricks. Prefab panel. Boards. Mechanical component in the warehouse, as you can remember. And same with electronical component. Or electronic component. I'm sorry. Next thing we need is building. And gravel, obviously. We want dumper that can carry all those resources that you see right here. we want them to bring, in that case, gravel, right? And asphalt. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's costly, but it's really helpful. If I can tell you a tip, a trick, you want a lot of dumper and concrete mixer. Those are like the vehicles that are the most needed, actually early game at least, to build building as fast as possible. As long as you can obviously supply the resources. 1, 2, 3, 4. You do need also a few covered hull. I'll go with 2. Seems reasonable. 2. $14,000 total. We want excavator. Very useful for speeding up the early stage of a construction. We'll go with the best one. A speed level of 33. 2 of them seems fine. Open hull for steel. Very, very, very useful. Same thing with the bricks and the board. Let's go with 3 of those. Might need 4 actually. We'll see. Let's go with 4. Why not? Paver. We'll go with 1. Will be reasonable at first. Personal car, not yet. Road crane. 1, 2. Tower crane. I'm not sure if there is like... The road crane can transport itself. The tower crane needs to be transported, but they're more efficient. Speed of 65 versus 26. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So I'm going to buy 2. You know, let's not take any chance. You can comment about that if you want in the comments. I would like to know what is your strategy relatively to crane. And roller, let's go with 1. We can always expand that later, but that will be a start. This is good. Which means that technically right now, beside the gravel, we can definitely build everything by ourselves. Obviously, if we need steel for those buildings, we'll need to pay for it because we auto-import, we're not producing it. But at least if we need people, right, the workforce, which is one of the main expense when you build, if you pay for it, we'll be able to save that. So it's already money that we're saving, you know. However, it takes way longer to build those buildings when you use your construction office. It's way longer. Allow me a little drop of coffee. So gravel needs to be figured out, right? And we'll do that right now. And we'll need to supply power there. I'm thinking about that right now. That should be quite simple, actually. Everything is supplied right here. Oh. No, right here. I like it. I like it. I like it. And we need power, right? We have another switch right here, which is super useful. Please follow this. Look at how beautiful it looks. Ah, I like it. Those parallel wire are wonderful. And here we go. Whoops, Trap, you failed. No, I did not. I did not fail. I thought I failed, but I did not. We now have power over there. I am not sure. Once again, people, if you are familiar with that game, does it matter if you supply power to those buildings right here? Or it doesn't make any difference? I know that some building it's mandatory, and some other building it doesn't really matter. So I'm quite curious. In any case, now it is supply and power. And you can see that I'm paying money right now. Look at my money. To import those resources automatically into those different slots. And you will be able to see it filled into the warehouse. Click, 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 click. Same thing here, so we don't see it because there's obviously a roof. So gravel now. This is the gravel exploitation, like patches, if I could say. So let's go to construction. Let's go to gravel quarry. And we'll try to have a nice 90... Oh my god, 97. I think it's the most I've seen in my life. Never mind, it was 98 actually. Yeah, 98. Okay, so... Unfortunately, since it's so far away, we will need a road, because people will need to work there, right? Oh my god. Let's go with the... what? I'm wondering if I go diagonal to save some fee, right? Unfortunately, I will kind of limit myself for building my town. So I think I will actually hug, but it will be longer and more costly, you know? You know what I mean? Like, if I hug the river or the lake. What is that? Wow, that's a beautiful lake, actually. Now, I will use the tip that... I think it's Faceless Monkey? I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, but someone in the comment of the first episode gave me a very good tip that I forgot to use. I will do it right now. It's basically rolling the mouse wheel to give more flexibility for the curve. Look at this. I didn't know that. It's thanks to him that I know it now. So thank you for that, sir. I'm not very good yet, but... You know what? I would like this to be aligned, obviously, with that road right there. And I assume... Would the problem be because of the No, it's fine. It's fine. Let's adjust that just a bit. Yeah, you know, I kind of like that curve right here. Yeah, I think it's reasonable. What do you think? I mean, it's not perfectly perfectly straight, right? And I know that some of you will be triggered by that, so I'm thinking of you, easily triggerable people. All right? Can't say I never did anything for you. That seems more reasonable right here. Ah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm sorry. So we'll have a road that will allow us to have worker coming from here to the gravel factory. Now, the gravel factory only will get our quarried stone. Pardon my pronunciation. What we want is to process it into gravel. And you cannot connect that with a conveyor. You do need to deliver it, as far as I know, with a truck. And that's what we will do right here. Thank you very much. We also want a fuel station over there because we have excavator working in the quarrel mine, and those are very slow. So if they need to go on that fuel station to refuel, it will take 1,000,000 years. So you want to offer them the possibility to be refueled around here. I think it's pretty cool. So we'll do that. We'll need power as usual. Here we go. We'll manage the wire, the wiring after. And now the other problem that we have, like I said earlier, is to bring the gravel, once processed, to the town. This is what I'm trying to figure out. I think a train is overkill, if I'm being honest. Trucks are definitely slower. I don't think that it will be reasonable to have conveyor, because you can use conveyor, but it's kind of a hassle to really have those on long distance. It's very costly. So train seems to be, not train, sorry, truck seems to be my best solution right now. So this is what I will do. And if, you know what, if it's not good, we'll adjust ourselves next time. It's not the end of the world, right? Yes. I know I don't seem convinced, I'm aware. But that's what we will do. However, we'll need to deliver that to some kind of storage, which we call a large aggregate storage in that case. This could be, however, built around here. That will save me from delivering gravel individually to those different buildings that use them, the concrete and the asphalt factory. If we can find a way like this to connect those, I don't like it. I think it's better like that. Way better like this. Way better like this. So, connection. This will be kind of a storage for our gravel. And then, via conveyors, it will be delivered to those different factories. Now we need a truck loading, or a truck unloading. I never remember. I think it's a truck unloading. Yeah. Exactly. So the truck will come here. The dumpers will come with the gravel, and they will dump it around here. Just like that. Oh. Am I? Yeah, I'm able to, right? That's wonderful. Nobody needs to work there, by the way. So they will dump it here, and it will be then distributed to those two buildings. But I forgot something right here. If we deliver directly... Like, my question is, if we deliver directly the gravel to the gravel processing... Or, sorry, the stone to the gravel processing plant, is it slower than having a storage? Nah, it doesn't. No, it doesn't matter, because since there is no input for conveyors, we do need to deliver it manually with a truck. So never mind what I just said. We also want power there, so it transfers faster to different resources. Let me take a look at this. And I'm wondering if this is actually... Oh, it is connected. That's great. That's great. Excellent. Hopefully it will reach that place too. Let's go. Now that will be costly. Look at my money. I will try to use my my dollarinos instead of my ruble. I still have 470,000. Yeah, as much as possible, please. Oh god, I don't like looking at this. My money going down. Here we go. Hey, I was supposed to have a road there. You lied, man. You lied. You told me I was gonna have a road. Remember, guys? Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna just patch that right here. Just like that. Thank you, sir. Okay. So, bitumen will be there, as you can see. Well, not really. Probably because we're not, like... It's not in demand. I'm not sure. We'll monitor that, but it should be fine. I'm not worried about it. The cement will need to import. And I will still, like... No, never mind, never mind. I was gonna say I shouldn't auto-import the other resources that I supply myself, but I'm not sure if it prioritizes things properly, so I'm not gonna take any chance. This will be important to be finished before I start things up, but just before, we also need something else that I forgot, which is, guess what? A bus station. And, if I build it here, I'm wondering if it's too far away from my guy to go work on foot. I'm gonna test. I'm gonna test. We cannot know if we don't try, right? Thank you very much. And as you can see, you can overview building that can be reached on foot. It is reachable. So let's buy an excavator. The speed 33 will do just fine. And we will need to build... no, we don't need to build anything else, I think. We do have the power. Everything is supplied. We do need a road connection for fire truck. Road connection, sure, but I will go with a terrible road connection. Just in case we have a fire. You want to minimize the number of road that you have, guys, because if you don't, during the winter, it can be a pain in the butt to plow the snow from those roads. Because yes, you do have to do that. So C is gonna do not. Oh my god, why? Why? We have a fuel station there, bro. Oh, we don't have. No. He's gonna refuel there because I forgot to power my fuel station. Oh my lord. It's fine. Not really, but that's on me, right? Okay. Oh, I cannot go under this? Building is in the way. Oh, god, I didn't know that. That's fine. And once again, I'm gonna merge those two. Not merge, but go along it. And now I need to... What was the key? I'm not able to. I want to go under it. Here we go. I had it. I had it. Yes. As you can see, this is the fun of the game, right? No, I... Hey, boy. I know there's an easy solution. I know you noticed it. I will do it. I just wanted to avoid it. So I will instead connect this one right here. And connect this one right there. Or this one right here. There we go. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. So, that's great. Now we need a bus. 40 passengers seems okay. That will go from the bus station to the gravel and the gravel processing plant. The gravel mine or quarry and the gravel processing plant. So that's good. We also need a dumper. Minimum one. We'll start with one. And we'll take this one because it's very slow. Look at this. 35 kilometers per hour. Instead of, for example, 70 kilometers for this one, but it can carry 24 tons, 25 tons of gravel instead of, or quartz stone instead of 12. So since it has to cover such a little distance, I think it's worth it, right? And we'll go with the quarry to the processing plant. And if you played this game, you probably say, Trap, why don't you build yourself a distribution office? Well, you're right, I should. I will do that soon. Workers need to reach those places, right? Can they? Oh, they can, that's great. That's great, they can reach it, that's perfect actually. Those just require 5 guys. Just 5 guys. No resource, missing gravel. I know. This is the last thing we need to do. Did you start your job? Okay, he's waiting for the boss to leave so he can leave himself. Now we want another dumper, and we'll go with a fast one. 70 kilometers per hour, 2 time. And we'll, tell them to take the gravel and deliver it to the storage right here. And copy your path to this dude right here. Click, click. We also want to tell them, when you are at the processing plant, please wait to be loaded. Right? Wait to be loaded. Thank you, sir. Now, about this guy right here, we want to tell him also wait until loaded, and also when you unload, wait to unload. Hopefully it won't jam, because there's not like an unlimited number of spots over there for trucks, parking spots, so we'll monitor that. We will monitor that. But yeah, it should be working. I think we have everything needed. We just need to add it to the construction office. Gravel. Now, I could tell him, like, you can go get your gravel there, but the storage here is only 145 tons, while this will be 19. What's happening? Oh, God! What is that? Oh, my lord, my shopping... Okay, well, I just remember to add worker there again. That's great. We need firefighter. Like, right now, please. Do we have a bus with people? Okay, you are a firefighter. You got a promotion, man. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh my god, I'm stressed. Yes, yes, yes. Where? Okay, I was expecting a truck to... Oh my lord, is that because we don't have any road access? Road connection. Oh lord. Oh lord, that will be a problem. Okay, well, I do have a quick solution. I was certain, I mean, I wasn't completely certain, but I thought that they could park there and use the fire pit. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not panicking at all, guys. Everything is fine. Everything is under control. Where's the road connection here? Here? Okay. So... let's use a nice dirt road. Okay. And let's rebuild this right here. Oh my god, it's disgusting, right? Okay, now they can reach it. Can they? You should be able to. Don't mess with me, man. No fire truck coming to deal with the fire. Why not? Why not? We have a worker. Am I forgetting something, guys? I do have fire truck. Let's troubleshoot. Everything is fine. We have a road there. We can go there, right here. Take this path. It is connected. Okay, see? Here they are. It was just a matter of seconds. Okay, wah. Oh my lord. Okay, speed it up. This is when you want nice, clean asphalt road. What's the progression of the fire? It should be okay. We should be okay. Now, we'll need to do that for all the building. That will be a hassle. Oh, probably did something noticed that last episode and they said to themselves like, oh, poor Trip. He's gonna have a good time soon. Well, you were right. I certainly am. And look at this guy going through a fuel on the other side of the world. at like 17 kilometers per hour. Oh my god. It's still progressing? What? Why not? Okay, phew. We need more firefighter. Like, they can go directly from their house, right? When you have to extinguish a fire as a fireman that is your neighbor, it's pretty useful. We're extinguished. Due to our excellent fire trucks and excellent firefighter, we saved the day. But you can understand that I'm quite concerned about... Well, first of all, this has no road. No road access, so I don't know what will happen with the university. But the this kindergarten right here, that will be problematic. If it ever catches fire, I will need to rebuild it. I will have to abandon those little kids to the fire, I think. Look at them in their diapers. But yeah, we'll figure that out eventually. And I will remove that road and rebuild it in case of need. Not the end of the world at all, right? We need for the trucks to get out of there. Out. Money is going up because we were selling electricity. Excellent. This little curve will stay there. I'm sorry. Just to take a look at our finance. Import, export. Look at this. We did export since the start of the game. 5,700 ruble. Pretty cool, right? That's the money we're making. Just by selling some power. Now let's fire those firefighter. Makes sense? And let's take a look at our progress here. Just to be sure that we have everything we need. We have the quarried stone. We're waiting for the excavator to get fueled. It will go there, and then we'll be able to deliver that to the storage, and in turn to the concrete and asphalt factory. That is pretty cool. The last thing I want to do before the end of this episode is a distribution center. A distribution center is basically a way to, like another HQ for logistic, delivering things. If I go, I'm not very good with it, but we'll be fine. I just need to find where it is. I think it's in the road section, right? Cargo. Help me. Gas station. And I know, like last game I've played, I was looking for it also. Depot, technical service. Oh, we'll need that also. Technical service. I forgot to do that. To shovel the snow, plow the snow. So this will be needed. Click. And for the distribution center, it might be... Yeah, exactly. Small distribution office, medium distribution office. I do think we might have some in the mod, though. Do we? Do you see distribution office in that section? I don't think. You know, it's fine, actually. Let's go with the... let's go with the medium one. And this will be built. No, let's go in dollar. Let's use our dollar, please. Where's my little excavator? He's always on his way back, guys. Look at this, using his fuel. Pretty good. Because guess what? Since we're producing our own fuel, why would we auto import the fuel at like 1 ton for 137 ruble when we produce our own, right? We're even selling some. And by the way, look at this. This train right here, we're ready to make some profit, guys. This train right here asks for 27,000 ruble. Is ready. So let's send it to the custom office. Click. Excellent, because we have people in the refinery working on this. That's excellent. And that will be a much needed money intake because, well, sure, we have 195,000, but the reality is that we borrowed $2 million, right? So it's just an illusion. Just an illusion. Come on, man. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this beautiful VL23 locomotive. I don't remember how to how to hide the interface. I'm not playing in the most optimal way right now, but you know what? I enjoy these little details. Just so we can make some money. And look at this right here, top left. Cha-cha-ching. We're exporting. Ah, satisfying, right? Meanwhile, where's my town? Right here. Meanwhile, this is built. First of all, we need some trucks for, well, snow plower. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. Let's not mess around. You can. That's pretty cool. You can have like some kind of priority working range. Like for example, everything is in yellow will be plowed. But obviously, we want to plow that because it will take 1,000,000 years, if not 2,000 meter. Everything will be plowed. But we do want to probably not really shovel the dirt road, right? So we'll go with, where is it? Mud road, 0%. Hopefully that will work. Please, can I delete that? Yes, sir. So distribution of this. Need some vehicle. We'll go with oil tanker to start. 1, 2. Basically, we want to say, okay, these different buildings, the gas station, they will be my delivery point, and the tanks for the fuel, I hope it's the fuel. Let me take a look. Yes, will be my loading source, right? And I want to say if these have, well, vehicle unload cargo to building, when building storage are filled to a lower percentage than this, sorry. So if we have we are like less than 10%, we want those oil trucks to go get fuel. As long as there is more than 0% there, they will take it from the oil fuel storage 4, which is that one right here, and they will deliver it to the gas station. We can also add the distribution office, sorry, the construction office and the technical service, because we do want them to use this fuel, because they have their own storage, right? And we don't want to pay for the fuel, we want to deliver it there. So that should actually work. Yeah, it is. See? Pretty cool. So now we don't have to, because before the distribution office, it wasn't in the game before. What you had to do is take like your vehicle and add a path, like, okay, you go there, and then you go there and there. And you will have to micro-manage every vehicle in their destination. Now the description office will manage that by himself. It is pretty cool. We'll add other stuff like eventually, but that is certainly a start. I could also, I think, add like the gravel transfer. I think so. I could say if this has more than 0% gravel, you will deliver that to this location, as long as it has less than 90%, for example, of its storage being full. But right now we'll put it like that, and we'll make the adjustment in time. So thank you so much, guys. 43 minutes. I guess it's closer to it's close to the last episode. Thank you very much for wasting it. For what did I say? For wasting? For watching? You certainly did not waste your time. I hope you had fun. Thank you so much for being here. Like I always say, I do stream on Twitch 4 days a week. Different game. Currently Valheim, so make sure to stop by if you want to see live content. I'm always happy to talk about worker resources, whatever I play on Twitch, and you will find me under Trip the Snake. And for YouTube, if you did enjoy, consider following, well, subscribing, and liking the video. Take care of yourself. See you next time.